Hi there, it's Matt from Health MOT, and in this video I'd like to challenge you to the diary challenge. So why on earth would I do that? Well, if I briefly explain, when I was 36 years old I came to the realisation after going for a blood test that I was 1, overweight, 2, my blood pressure was high and my cholesterol levels were high. At the time I didn't realise it, but those were the pretty good indicators of me moving forward to maybe taking statin drugs or getting diabetes. So I decided it was about time I changed my health, changed the way I ate and changed my lifestyle. So I've been doing that for the last few years and I've managed to do some really quite significant changes in my health and I'm really pleased because of that. But next year I'm going to be 40 years young, and I have to say that one of the key contributing factors to not only achieving a better health but being able to stick with it, because once you move through a process of improving your health on a specific program for weight loss or for fat loss, you then reach that ideal weight, or what you can perceive or consider to be a weight that you're happy with, but ultimately it's one you've got to be able to manage to live with. So you've got to know how to eat better, know how to be active, know how to think positively and engage with life and just generally stay healthy. And one of the key things that helped me was this diary. Now, being 38, 39 very shortly, I'm of that age where I'm a bit of a, how do I say, technophobe, so I'm not very good with mobile technology, not so great with the internet, and although there are a lot of different applications or tools or programs on the computer or on telephones, it's not really my thing. So I prefer that old school manual method of logging things, tracking things, and that's why I use the diary. So if you want to go on a program to improve your health, you need to have a strategy to do it, you need to know what to do, and you need to set yourself some target to move towards so that you know that you're aiming towards it and you know that you'll be able to achieve it. Because if you set those goals and you start off, you will achieve them, but you quite often need some form of tracking. So either, if you're not so bad in technology, get yourself an app on the phone, or get yourself a program on the computer, or get yourself this diary and just start writing things down in it. Just write down maybe the things that you want to achieve during the next week. And the way I use the diary, I don't plan forward the week in the diary. What I do is I write down every single day the things that I have done. So for example, if I've been walking, I'll write down the number of kilometres I've walked. If I've been cycling, I'll write down the number of kilometres I've cycled. And if I've done the 50 Air Squat Challenge, I'll write that down. Otherwise, I'll probably write down what I've eaten. And to a certain extent, it seems a little bit strange or unusual, or you might think stupid just to write down what you ate. But I'm going to be 40 soon. It's an age where some people think that your memory starts deteriorating. I don't know whether mine is, but I'm so busy at the minute that I'm not really following what I do, so on a regular basis. So what I do is I write down what I've eaten, and then I know that if I want to look back at it, I can look back at what I've eaten and I can use that to track if something's gone wrong. But the whole process of logging it in the diary means, as I've built a habit of doing that, I've got to the point where it's natural for me to fill the diary in, and that means that it keeps me on track because I condition myself to write in the diary and I condition myself to stay eating healthy and stay doing exercise. So there's a whole host of benefits of using a diary or some form of tracking. I recommend a diary specifically for this diary challenge. So if you haven't got a diary or haven't got any form of tracking, then consider the options and either go and spend a bit of money and buy a diary, or download an application maybe for free, or get yourself a program on the computer. Start tracking what you're doing, and that will give you then some reference points, some feedback for you to look at and decide if you're in that process of losing weight or trying to improve your health. You'll be able to know when you started, in what state you started in, and as you move down the track, 1 month down the track, 2 months down the track, 3 months down the track, you'll be able to see those changes, you'll be able to feel those changes, but you'll be able to look back potentially in the diary and say, what was it that I was doing? How did I manage to achieve those results? And if you ever slip off track again in the future, you'll have that record this is what I did to get some results, and I can go back and say, I need to do this again. I've stopped doing something, and that's another reason why I created these challenges. You'll do it for a while, and then for some reason you'll go off track. So what you want to do is use the challenges to your benefit only, to condition yourself to do something and stick with it until you build a habit and get the health benefits out of it. So that was the diary challenge. I challenge you to get a diary and start logging things down and participate in the diary challenge. So that was me, Matt Gibbs at Health MOT, and see you in another video.